It's Saturday here at the Silverstone Circuit for round number 10 of MotoGP in 2024. Good morning and welcome to the second practice session. Green light is on. We're underway then here. Good morning everybody and welcome to free practice 2 for MotoGP. The bikes are out on the circuit for a 30-minute session, and this session is another free practice. So none of these times matter to the overall weekend architecture. So we are completely A-OK to continue on, and that's what we like to see. 25-degree track temperature in some areas. Sector 1 seems to be 25, Sector 2 seems to be 23, Sector 3 is 26 degrees. Air temperature 19, 54 km/h wind speed, 76% humidity. A fine morning here in half Northamptonshire, half Buckinghamshire. We're live on JBMotorsports 2 and JBMotorsports Twitch. Qualifying that's coming up shortly will be on JBMotorsports and JBMotorsports Twitch, so the link will be in the description to JBMotorsports. Oh, and already Pedro Acosta has gone straight on in the gravel down at Stowe, and the bike hasn't cut out on him, but a straight on movement for him there, where he'll have to get back on the circuit. He didn't touch the barrier. Let's take another look. So he just goes straight on through the gravel, could not stop the bike, and wades through the very deep gravel down at Stowe in order to keep on going. That's an unusual off part of the circuit to go to, but then again, it's sort of an odd weekend for Pedro Acosta. It's one bit getting better, one bit getting worse. You can never really tell which side is which at the current moment in time, as they'll come through once again to have the regroup. Half an hour whizzes by for MotoGP. Megan's back with us for qualifying, the sprint and the Grand Prix as well. Reminder that the Moto3 and Moto2 races will be live here on JB Motorsports 2 if you want to watch those tomorrow. And the warm session live here as well on JB Motorsports 2. If you're watching on Twitch, the whole weekend is live. So you don't have to move anywhere if you're watching on Twitch. And Vinales running a bit too deep, so is Alicia Spargo coming into Brooklands, just getting out of the way of other riders as they start their lap times. We've had the Moto3 and Moto2 practice sessions out just before us here today. It's been a nice, easy run. It's actually been quite good. It's been quite an interesting session. Now, I'm just going to grab the link to JB Motorsports and pop it in the video description. Hi SHT. Hi. Let's just see them through. YouTube ads are getting a bit weird, aren't they? As they come through. Right, just grabbing the link to the qualifying session. Live in half an hour. Share, copy link. And hop in here. And paste the link to qualifying. Did that send in? I have no idea. I sent it, but I don't think it's sent. That time cancelled for a few riders out there for breaching track limits. There we go. Just got to add myself as a moderator on my own channel. Isn't that ridiculous? There we go. Now I can paste the link back. There we go. So, the pinned chat message on JB2, by the way, that is for the qualifying session later. We move back to the main moderated channel now. Many a lap timer coming in, as you can see on the sectors. Reds across the board at the moment. The entire sectors are lighting up massively. Bagnaya's top though. 2 minute 4:44. don't know if you saw that fly coming around there. It was massive, didn't it? Morbidelli looking good. Alex Marquez, 3/10 faster as well. All 200 mile an hour, though, down the hangar straight. Now, as always in this free practice session, the same we sort of see in warm-up. Nobody's putting on any brand new tyres. As you can tell, they're all pretty old. Not many choosing to run a new tyre, save those for qualifying, the sprint and the Grand Prix. So it's old tyres now that you would have used in yesterday's free practice and the practice hour to go forward in. Morbidelli does a 1:59.859. He's fastest at the moment. Jorge Martin is 8.5 tenths faster than his teammate as he comes out of club, the last corner, up towards the control line, which comes up quite quickly. It's a 1:59.544 for him. Now, also a new thing just to point out and remember is with this circuit, it's an interesting one because whereas when we were at the national start-finish line, we were able to have side-by-side finishes. Here, because of the way clubs organised, you can't do that. It's not really possible to have a side-by-side finish. So you lose an aspect that made the British Grand Prix at Silverstone just a tad more exciting. Personally, I would have stayed on the other pit lane. I don't know why they moved it. And it was kind of like, makes it simple for us as fans because we know the layout completely from Formula One. But yeah. SHG says the Red Bull KTMs have found pace this weekend. Binder 6th, Miller 7th. Both through, I think, automatic Q2. So yeah, they definitely found some sort of early on pace. Bagnaia, 10,000s up as it comes across the national line. That national line course still used as the sector marking point. So it's not completely been abandoned. It's the end of sector 2 now at that point of the track. 30,000's down though as well. That's insane. Yeah, Gigi Dell'Igno watching on, laughing in the Ducati garage with the now wife of Pecco Bagnaia. It's always nice to see. Marquez 1:59.739 is 6th. His brother and teammate Alex goes 12th. Jan Zarco down in 17th position. So there are a few difficulties out there, a few differences to maintain. Bagnaia though, 1:59. Which a time to beat, 3:52. What's his gap going to be? Oh, he's 1,000th off his own best time at the line. A 1:59.352 for Bagnaia on his fastest lap. His last lap was a 1:59.353. Are you kidding me? Take a look at the two times together on your screen. That is insane. Absolutely insane. Remarkable, I would even add into that. Fantastic. What a run. What a run. Now this is Jorge Martin. Super slow-mo. It's been trying to rain all morning here at Silverstone. It's raining where I am in the UK studio. So it is sort of up and down a little bit more. Now, what's SHG put out? The Grassini is not looking that good so far this weekend, but Mark managed to automatically... just sneak through to QT yesterday. Yes, he did, yeah. P10, wasn't he? He got through just by... Or was it P8? One of the two. Got through by the skin of his teeth, if I remember correctly. In that end of the practice session. And anybody who was watching us yesterday and remembers me and Megan talking about the Pringles, what we're going to have at the Deadpool film, Megan did choose cheese and Pringles like that lady was having in the grandstand. No time set for Ralph Fernandez on the track house just yet. He's 22nd. Also news this morning, as you see Remy Gardner in 21st, Alex Rins has pulled out of this weekend's running. Alex Rins will not be part of the British Grand Prix after his crash yesterday. Don't forget, he's only just come back from a broken leg. So, yeah, Rins unfortunately will not be part of this weekend's British Grand Prix festivities. Remy Gardner becoming the rider this weekend, the second rider, effectively. So it's all down to Quartararo, effectively, to get any decent points for the team. And again, Gardner was only 1 point off at the German Grand Prix. He finished P16, and everybody was mighty impressed. He got a lot of love at the British Superbike, well, the World Superbike British Grand Prix at Donington Park. A lot of love from him there about everybody. Little girl there wearing a cat mask, I think it was. And the men's 8 rowing, and we've got our 10th gold in our women's 8 rowing. Women have claimed bronze, so 2 more medals in the Olympics. Hope you're enjoying the Olympic coverage so far as well on USON. They've been mighty good. So, keeping our eyes peeled on the action out here today. Do you know, trying to log in, trying to switch my phone off. I've got a, can you see on that? Oh, it's a bit dark, isn't it? Hang on a minute. There, I've got a broken, oh, there we go. I've got a broken power case. So every time you go and press it, it just breaks it. It's not great. Honestly, might just take the case off. Morbidelli's looking quick. Medium front soft rear tyre, 96 thousandths difference. And Morbidelli jumps to 4th. 1:59.453. Now puts him 5th overall in the combined standings. But 4th overall here. Costa's looking mighty strong here. So is Aleix, actually. Aleix is out behind Pietro Acosta. Let's see across the line. Acosta 8th, 1:59.647. Aleix Espargaro, 1:59.108. Fastest time of the day so far, and of the of the combined 3 practice sessions. Not compared to what we had, of course, in the practice session yesterday evening. Into the pit lane comes Pecco. So he'll come in, debrief, get some more information. Absolutely. Now knowing what it's like to be in the back of the garage during a weekend like this, it's given me a new perspective of how all this operates. Ducati Corsa flags out in the Hilton Hotel section for fans watching along. Silverstone has got a unique motorsport fan base, isn't it? And it's got such a unique MotoGP fan base since they came here since 2012 now. Or was it 2010 we came here? It is, isn't it? 2010 we started coming here. We were the first on... when did we first come to Silverstone? The last dance for Aleix really is, isn't it? For Aleix Espargaro. Final last half of the season. A wild card for some. No doubt about it. He won't say fully goodbye. Aleix will come back and, I reckon, wild card for the Spanish Grand Prix events. He won't be able to help himself. Certainly in the first year. We'll see him wild card. And I like the wild card. It adds a bit more feisty into it. Especially if they're good like Danny Pedrosa. Whew. I enjoy seeing Pedrosa back in some MotoGP races wildcarding. It's fun. Both the Espargaro brothers will definitely be wildcards next year. Oh, absolutely. Probably the same event as well. Paul was supposed to be doing this event, but can't. He's still not fully fit. So he's doing another event later. But he's dressed up for the 75th anniversary Grand Prix. Like we will be tomorrow. I'll be dressed up for the 75th anniversary Grand Prix. Old-fashioned as well, so it looked good. Got him, it's the 75th. We dressed up for the 70th anniversary Grand Prix, so you've got to dress up for the 75th. For 70th anniversary Grand Prix, of course, of Formula 1 we dressed up for. This is MotoGP 75. Technically, Isle of Man started off, so yeah. But we don't race there anymore. It's not classified as a round of the championship, it's now Road Racing Championship. Like Lizzie knows. There. Mal's here. Oh, Martin jumping over the curb at Vale. As he comes down the hanger straight. You know when socks really annoy you? Yeah. That's what's happening right now. Right foot sock feels like it's just grazing on you. Yeah. I got pins and needles in it. 13,000's down. Martin looks to improve here. He's 5th at the moment. Does Martin improve? Out of club. Up to 2nd. Good improvement there. 159.176 for Jorge Martin. Very good improvement actually. Mighty strong. Aleix 159.108. Martin in 2nd, 27.262. So around about there. So just a reminder to you on JB Motorsports 2, qualifying will be on JB Motorsports. The link is in the YouTube chat and the description to that channel. Our main channel, that's where we're going to be. I think we might be able to redirect you if I copy the link. Well, I'm going to try. Oh, I can. Hey, let's have a look. So I can redirect you to... oh, I can't. Because this channel's not monetized. That's so annoying. Can I? No. Oh, that's annoying. Anyway, the link's in the YouTube chat and in the description to JB Motorsports. That's what will be for qualifying, the sprint and the race. JB Motorsports 2 has all the practice sessions, Moto 3 and Moto 2. That's how it's working for a while now. Just to make everything a bit safer. A split broadcast. Martin, 10th and a half up at the moment in P2. So 68,000's off at the moment on Aleix's time. It's really not that long. I think we could see Jorge Martin take the top honours here. Into the last 2 corners. Slowly revving it up towards the line. And Jorge Martin goes fastest. 159.039. 69 thousandths faster than Aleix Espargaro at the current moment. Not everyone's on an improving lap time now at the moment. Just moving around slowly. Mighty time there. Miller goes 12th. Of course, a free practice session doesn't count. Why we need the free practice session, by the way, to be this long, I don't know. My opinion, it should be a 45-minute Friday practice 1, a 45-minute decider of to run qualifying orders in practice, free practice 2, if we must have it, be it 15 minutes, and then go for qualifying, the sprint and the race. I don't get why they're so long over the weekend. It is a lot. There's more practice time than race time. The same goes for Formula 1 as well. That's wrong as well. There's more practice time than there is race time. That's what the sprint race from Formula 1 has sort of fixed. There's now more race time than there is practice time, which I like because it gives us unpredictable racing. But that could easily be sorted over a normal weekend without the need of a sprint race. MotoGP has the sprint racing, so why do we need double the practice time? It's all a bit bizarre. It never makes any sense. We get a lot of wild cards last season. Wild cards are even replacement riders. Correct there. Ralph Nann's been time mapping too. Pecco, says Caspun as well. Bagnaia is 3rd fast at the moment in a 159.352. Nakagami stays in 20th position. Does look like Ayagura is going to be picking up that other LCR seat alongside Takiki Nakagami for 2025. A good promotion, I think, for Ayagura. Nearly was Moto2 champion, of course, a couple of years back. Has been that opportunistic for a while now. So it's easily doable and possible. By the way, I know we're missing a couple of Moto3 and Moto2 races. They will be coming to you tomorrow morning. So you'll have all the races ready to go. before tomorrow morning's race. SHT says last year we had Jonas Folger coming back, Stefan Bradl, Lorenzo Salvadori, Michael Pirro, Daniel Petrucci, Kyle Crutchlow, Aiki Lukanoa, Avio Bautista, Takumi Takanishi as well as wildcards and replacement riders last year. So many replacements last year in MotoGP. It was unbelievable. Even Susie Perry got ill. And we had replacements for her. Martin just slowing it down. 8.5 minutes to go then. Those of you watching on Twitch, you won't notice we're running this as one program. So qualifying, then we'll go to the start screen, then we'll go into the qualifying show. Those on YouTube, you'll have to switch over to JB Motorsports, away from JB Motorsports 2 for the qualifying action. The link is in the description and in the YouTube chat as well. So just click over there and make your way over. I need that on a ticker at the bottom, don't I? Of the screen. It's like, this is changing. I need one of those tickers on OBS. I'll find it ready for next time. And then I can just flash it up at the bottom saying we are moving over to JB Motorsports 2, from 2 to 1. It is a pinned link, so you know where to go. Bagnaia back on the circuit. In fact, the only two in the pit lane are Martin and Aleix Espargaro. Oh, and Raul Fernandez. He's just come in this second. Still can't forget when Alex Rins won for the LCR in Kota last season. Fantastic weekend that. The weekend we got monetized, of course, on JB Motorsports. The first one. This is JB Motorsports 2. There'll be a new channel as well coming soon. Yeah. A sort of wild card channel where we get to cover whatever we like. Things like Macau and supercars and just the odd big races that we wanted to cover, we can cover. Like Goodwood Revival, Goodwood, that sort of thing. Interesting idea that I've just had. Could be done. So Bagnaia is still going to go hard at this one. 2 turns down as things stand. Interesting. So Martin on a 1:59.039, Aleix Espargaro second, Bagnaia's third, Viñales fourth, Morbidelli fifth, Oliveira sixth, Bashili seventh, Costa eighth, Raul Fernandez ninth, and Marc Marquez takes out the top 10. Binder goes 11th, Miller 12th, DG's 13th. No, now Alex Marquez goes up into 8th place, so moves that order quite quickly around. Bagnaia still improving in some sectors. Doesn't want to miss out on all of them. Mark in 10th. Again, just taking it easy. No one's pushing so hard out there on the circuit. Through into Vale, the other Vale, of course. Different layout, remember, as I said. All changes. So, listening to Bagnaia, 7/10 down at the moment. So, just being told that the racing action is going to be quite interesting tomorrow because there is now a rainstorm that's going to pop up. Interesting if the rain comes, as Bagnaia doesn't improve and stays third. 1:59.797. So there's a possibility now of rain coming in. Marc Marquez to 6th, 1:59.481. He's got Oliveira just behind him as he comes into Abbey. That was an unexpected race winner in 2023. Not surprised that Rins is the one who to pick up the result, but in that LCR Honda is just insane. It really was last year. It was Mark's bike as well, remember? Mark was out, I can't remember why now. He hurt himself, didn't he? And it was Mark's spec bike that they gave to Rins in the LCR squad, and he won with Mark's bike at Kota. I found that quite poetic. On board with Bastianini. Up to the line. Oh, now we swap back to Bagnaia, who's coming across the national start line. Not confusing at all. Bagnaia's 2 thousandths up now in his own best time, so we're getting to the point where it's going to be quite close. 5th place for Bastianini now, 1:59.442. Reminder that at the end of this session, we're moving over to JB Motorsports' his YouTube channel. The link is in the description and in the live chat. I'm saying that because I've noticed the concurrent views are hiking up. I don't want anybody to miss out on the coverage when we move channels. Bagnaia, 35 thousandths down in that middle sector. 205 mile an hour though. That is 230.2 kilometers an hour. Fastest in that speed trap zone right now. Bagnaia absolutely electric at the moment. As he turns out a club. Up to the line. Is Bagnaia going to take the top spot away? Answer second. 68 thousandths off. Wow. And 1,000th quicker than Aleix Espargaro. People say MotoGP is dead. And that's the kind of times they put in. 1,000th of a second difference at the moment. Digi goes up into 6th. Bezzecchi goes up into 11th. So they're changing over. Only, I think, Alex Marquez has said his best time in the previous session. Yeah. And, Quartararo, Alex, Nakagami and Zarco all set their best times in practice 1. So not practice 2 times. Alex has now changed that. He's gone 10th with a better lap time. It's a 1:59.570. Zarco looking strong. Martin looking a bit quicker. In quali, we're not expecting too much from Mark, but in the race or Tissot sprint, we know he can make up places. Well, I'm just expecting Mark to qualify about P8 on the grid and go from there, to be fair. Bastianini 4th as we cut to him through Abbey. 1:59.333. Martin's 2/10 down. He's being followed by his championship rival, and Pecco Bagnaia. Bagnaia leads the title, of course, 222 points to Martin on 212 after Martin's crash at the German Grand Prix at the Sachsenring. Martin now being told he's being followed by Bagnaia as he comes into Stowe corner. Really is down a couple. And this is invaluable information now for Bagnaia as Martin lets him through. Oh! And one of them has dropped a winglet or something coming down into the braking zone for the Vale chicane. So something's dropped off one of the bikes there. Lap time cancelled for the 37 of Augusto Fernandez for a shortcut on the circuit. 60 seconds to go then here in this pre-practice 2 session at Silverstone on Saturday morning here on Sprint Saturday. Qualifying coming up next. Aleix 2000's off on Martin's time here. Digi goes 4th, 1:59.294. Aleix still in 3rd. Martin top, Bagnaia 2nd. Aleix doesn't improve. 1:59.128, 89 thousandths down on his best lap time. And he'll now just back off and do a flying time. SHT says, well, Martin needs to end Bagnaia's unreal run this weekend because now the momentum in these past races have been towards the favour of Pecco. Has been. Really has been. End it quick and sort it quick. Otherwise it just gets confusing. Because Bagnaia is going to storm away for a 3rd world title. Is he got 2? I don't remember how many he's got now. 3, 2, 3, 3. 2, yeah. Bagnaia's got 2. Checker flags out. Session's over. Reminder to everybody, when we end the live stream in a few moments' time here on JB Motorsports 2, we will be changing over to JB Motorsports. The link is in the YouTube chat and in the description below to where you need to go for that next channel. That's where we move over to for qualifying, the sprint, and the MotoGP race tomorrow. Moto 3 and Moto 2 and the warm-up session for MotoGP will all be live on JB Motorsports 2. Sort of a crossover weekend, this one. While we transfer everything over to JB2 for the rest of the year, with only a few MotoGP races on. Martin, 2-minute .911, goes top. But it's a 1:59.039 fastest. No one else is improving out there for big lap times. Wait for everyone to check the line, and then we'll go through the order. Shouldn't take too long. The order in those last sectors. A lot of riders getting lap times cancelled as well. So, yeah, kind of comes up on the board. Yeah, a lot of lap times now being cancelled by the stewards as well. Aleix, 1:59.430, gets that one deleted. Again, just trying over on the board. And now everyone backs off and listens. So it's Martino 1:59.039 from Bagnaia second, Aleix Spargro's third, Digentonio's fourth, Baggini fifth, sixth for Vinales, Morbidelli seventh, Miller eighth, Marc Marquez ninth, and Acosta rounds out the top 10. Oliveira is in 11th, followed then as well by Alex Marquez 12th, Marco Bezzecchi 13th, Ralph Fernandez 14th, Brad Binder is 15th, Fabio Quartararo 16th, Luca Marini 17th, Augusto Fernandez 18th, Juan Mir 19th, Johan Zarco 20th, Tiki Nakagami is 21st, Remy Gardner is 22nd. So reminder, everybody watching on JB Motorsports Twitch, you don't have to do anything, just stay where you are. The stream will continue, ready to go for qualifying in a few moments' time. Those watching on JB Motorsports 2 now have to transfer over to JB Motorsports. The link is in the YouTube description and in the YouTube chat as well. Practice ends with Martin top. Qualifying is coming up next here. We'll move over now to JB Motorsports. See you there. Bye-bye.